So, before we begin, we'll sing one small bhajan of Krishna. So, you all can hear these names of Krishna and repeat in chorus. Okay? Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Gopi Janna Vallabha Jai Gopi Janna Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Rajanjana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Jai Gopi Janna Vallabha Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतः पदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजाता सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। So So very happy and grateful to be here at Mathias Ocean Park Janmashtami celebration. Probably this is the third year. This is the third year we are doing the celebration here, and it's nice to see that the number of residents who have come here, the number of devotees have increased a lot. Krishna is attracting more and more people to his lotus feet. So today we are all assembled here to celebrate the birthday of Lord Krishna. Everyone loves to celebrate their own birthdays, but real joy in the heart is to celebrate the birthday of Lord Krishna. The scriptures explain, even though Lord Krishna is called Achyut means unborn. Even though Krishna is the supreme Lord, he is unborn, still he appears to take birth in order to show mercy for all of us. Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON, would give a simple example. When the sun rises in the morning, do we say that the sun has taken birth? No, the sun has always been there. And when the sun sets in the night, do we say that the sun is dead? No. It's just to our vision that the sun appears to take birth and appears to disappear. But the sun is always there. Sometimes we can see, sometimes we cannot see. Similarly, Krishna, he sometimes comes in this world at a particular time, takes his avatar, and then Krishna winds up his pastime. But just like the eternal sun, Krishna is always there. So that is the way we understand Krishna's birth. Lord Krishna explains in the Bhagavad Gita, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Why does Lord Krishna come in this world? We all come in this world because we are forced to take birth. We don't have a choice. But Lord Krishna comes in this world for three principal reasons. Paritranaya sadhunam, to protect the devotees. Vinashaya cha dushkritam, to annihilate the demons or those who have demonic mentality. But the most important is dharma samsthapanarthaya. Why does Krishna protect the devotees and annihilate miscreants? Because Lord Krishna wants to establish dharma. And what is dharma? Dharma has many connotations, many definitions, many understandings. But the real understanding of dharma that Lord Krishna gives in the Gita and which is mentioned in the Bhagavatam is bhakti to Lord Krishna. So celebrating such events like Janmashtami is very, very important, because through such occasions, through such festivals, when everyone comes together to celebrate Lord Krishna's birth, bhakti to Lord Krishna arises in our heart. So in today's session, I will be speaking three things. Who is Krishna? Second is, why to connect to Krishna? What are the advantages we will get if we connect to Krishna in our life? And the third is, how to connect to Krishna. So basically today's topic is who, why and how. Who is Krishna? Why Krishna? Who Krishna? Why Krishna? And how Krishna. That's our topic for today. So who is Krishna? So the scriptures explain that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Krishna is called Bhagavan. We have all heard the word Bhagavan. English we call God, and in Sanskrit God is translated as Bhagavan. So what is the meaning of Bhagavan? Parashar Muni, the father of Vyasdev is the one who has compiled all the Vedic literatures. His father Parashar gives the definition of Bhagavan. He says, Aishwaryasya samagrasya Viryasya yashasya shriya Jnana vairagayaschaiva shanam bhaga itingana. Anyone who has 6 qualities in full, such a person is Bhagavan or God. Simple. So if someone comes to you and tells you, I am also God, you have a lot of people in the world who will tell you that I am also God. So you have to find out whether there are 6 qualities in this person. Just like for everything there is a test, na? You test anything in this world. So similarly, to test whether someone is God or not, these 6 qualities have to be there. The first is called Aishwarya. Aishwarya means wealth. Lord Krishna and Narayan are the same. Who is Lord Narayan's consort? Lakshmi. We are all seeking for little wealth in this world, favor of Lakshmi, but Lakshmi is eternally there at the feet of Narayan serving the Lord. So Krishna, another name of Krishna is called Madhava. Madhava means the husband of Lakshmi. When Lord Krishna was there in this world 5000 years back, so whether it is Lord Krishna, whether it is Lord Ram, for us they are historical personalities. The Lord definitely appeared. These are not just mythological stories. So when Lord Krishna was there in this world 5000 years ago, when Krishna was there in Dwarka, he married 16,108 wives. How many wives? 16,108. That itself shows that he is God. No one else can match it. In today's world, to satisfy one wife is very, very difficult. Maintain one family. Can you imagine Krishna had 16,108 wives, right? And each one had a palace of their own. Beautiful palace, beautiful garden. It's not that Lord Krishna told them that all of you all adjust in one BHK house. Krishna made a beautiful palace for everyone. So that was Krishna's opulence in Dwarka. So this is the first quality of Krishna, wealth. Someone may be wealthy in this world, but can someone claim that all the wealth in this world belongs to me? No one can claim that. But Krishna is the source of all wealth. Aishwaryasya samagrasya viryasya. Virya means strength. Krishna was so strong, when he was just few days old, there was a witch called Putana who came to kill Krishna. And Krishna, as a small child, effortlessly killed Putana. When Lord Krishna was 7 years old, Lord Krishna lifted Govardhan hill. For those who go to Vrindavan, the Govardhan Parvat is still there. It's huge. Just to do parikrama of that Govardhan hill will take you almost 7-8 hours. 21 kilometers in Daya. Lord Krishna effortlessly lifted this hill, that too for 7 days, 7 nights. That was the strength of Krishna. And many, many examples like this. Aishwaryasya samagrasya viryasya yashasha. Yasha means fame, famous. In this world we have a lot of famous people. But how long does their fame last? Fame doesn't last too long. Right? With time everyone is forgotten. But here we are at Mataya's Ocean Park celebrating the birthday of Lord Krishna. And when was Lord Krishna born? Only 5,000 years ago. I mean, do we celebrate anyone's birthday? It's like 5,000 years old. Lord Krishna is the only one who is most famous. Most famous, even in this world. When there is Rath Yatra of Lord Jagannath in Jagannath Puri, just to pull that Rath of Jagannath, 25 lakh people come on that day. Anywhere you go in this world, Krishna is still the most famous. So that is Yasha, fame of Krishna. Aishwaryasya samagrasya viryasya yashasha shriya. Shriya refers to beauty. With time, beauty of this world fades away. But Krishna is eternally beautiful. When Krishna was there in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, when that war was going on, what was the age of Krishna? Krishna was 125 years old. But Krishna still looked like a 16-year-old boy. If you have seen any painting of Krishna, there will be no painting of Krishna even with a mustache. Krishna is that 16-year-old lad, the most beautiful. And Krishna was so beautiful that the gopis, the ladies in Hastinapur, whenever Krishna would pass, they would just keep continuously looking at Krishna, completely mesmerized by the beauty of Krishna. That is Krishna's beauty. And then Jnana refers to knowledge. Krishna is the most knowledgeable. Brahmaji, who is the first son of Krishna, who has come from the Nabi, from the navel of Lord Krishna, he is the one who created the 4 Vedas, wrote the 4 Vedas. But the knowledge of Vedas was given to Brahma by Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna effortlessly in the battlefield of Kurukshetra spoke Bhagavad Gita. It's not that Lord Krishna prepared himself. It was an extempore. Arjuna was asking questions and Lord Krishna was answering. And that Bhagavad Gita is still being read by people 5,000 years later. There's so much knowledge in each of the shlokas of Bhagavad Gita. And the 6th quality that Lord Krishna has because of which he is God or Bhagavan, is called Vairagya. Vairagya means renunciation, detachment, or humility. Generally in this world, anyone who has a lot of money, you will find there is some level of arrogance, some level of pride that comes. Any of these things, anyone who is little knowledgeable, little beautiful, little famous, naturally there will be pride that comes. But Lord Krishna has wealth, beauty, knowledge, fame, everything in fullness, not little, in completeness. But the beauty is Lord Krishna is still very humble, very detached, very, very renounced. In the battlefield of Kurukshetra, what does Lord Krishna do? He becomes the chariot driver of Arjuna. A chariot driver is a very low post, but Lord Krishna is very happy doing that. He is not thinking about image. If you see the cover picture of Bhagavad Gita, it is Krishna's Gita, but in the cover picture, where is Krishna? Krishna is there as the chariot driver. His book, but where is Krishna? He is not there as a master, but he is there as a servant of Arjuna. Similarly, when Sudama goes to Lord Krishna to meet him in Dwarka, Lord Krishna was so happy to receive Sudama, personally is washing the feet of Sudama. So Lord Krishna is naturally very, very humble. Because Lord Krishna has all these 6 qualities, strength, fame, beauty, knowledge, renunciation, in fullness, all the scriptures and all the great acharyas accept that Krishna is God. There is a book called Brahma Samhita, which is a treatise written by Lord Brahma. Brahma is one of the greatest authority. He is the one who has written and compiled the Vedas. So Brahmaji says in this scripture, Brahma Samhita, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarvakarana Karana. Ishvara refers to controller. There may be many people who are controllers in this world, but Krishna is Parameshwar, Ishvara Parama Krishna, Sachidananda Vigraha. And Krishna's form is made of eternity, knowledge and bliss. Krishna is an eternal form. Anadir Adir Govinda. Krishna is the start of everything. From him everything comes, but he himself doesn't have a start. He is beginningless. Therefore, Lord Brahma explains here, Krishna is Sarvakarana Karanam, the cause of all causes. Ultimately, if we keep finding the source, like all of us have come from our father has come from his father. You keep tracing like this, you will reach Krishna, from Krishna Brahma comes, but Krishna himself doesn't have a source. He is the final end of all research and all finding. In this way, scriptures have many, many examples. One time, there is a very interesting story. One time when Lord Krishna was on Dwarka, Lord Brahma came to meet Lord Krishna. So when Lord Brahma came there, the servants of Lord Krishna, those who are doorkeepers, told Brahma, okay, we'll tell Krishna that you have come. So they went and told Lord Krishna that Brahmaji has come to meet you. Lord Krishna asked the doorkeepers, please go and ask him which Brahma. So the doorkeepers came and asked Brahma, Lord Krishna's question to you is, which Brahma you are? This Brahma had 4 heads. Our Brahma has 4 heads. His 4 heads started to reel. First time in life someone has asked him which Brahma. He was thinking, I am the only one Brahma. What do you mean which Brahma? So when he came to meet Lord Krishna, he had come for some other business, but he forgot everything. He is asking Lord Krishna, why did you say which Brahma? Are there more Brahmas? Lord Krishna immediately summoned all the other Brahmas. This Brahma, the universe where we are, it's one of the smallest universe, Brahmanda, with 4 directions. Therefore, this Brahma has 4 heads. Lord Krishna called other Brahmas, because this universe is not the only universe. There are many, many millions and trillions of universes. So there was a Brahma who came with 8 heads, one Brahma with 16 heads, 32 heads, thousands of heads, and so many Brahmas came there. And this little, our 4-headed Brahma felt very, very small. And all the Brahmas simultaneously put their helmet, their head at the feet of Krishna, and they all surrendered to Krishna. If you read Krishna Leela, one of the pastimes of Lord Krishna is Govardhan Leela. You all know this? I was telling about Govardhan. Lord Krishna lifted Govardhan for 7 days. Why did Lord Krishna do this? Because Indra became very, very proud. Indra was thinking, I am the Lord. So in order to humble Indra, Lord Krishna lifted Govardhan. And Indra comes personally in Vrindavan, in Govardhan, and falls at the feet of Krishna. So there are many, many stories and many, many verses and scriptures which explain that Krishna is practically the source of everything. The 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, Bhumi rapo nalo vayur kammano buddhir evacha ahankara itiyam me binna prakriti ashtada. Lord Krishna says, in this world we have 8 elements: earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, ego. Lord Krishna in this verse says, all these things come from me. Is there anyone in this world who has ever proclaimed like this? Earth, water, everything comes from me. Has anyone proclaimed this? This is Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna says, Aham bija pradapita. I am the seed-giving father of everyone. Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattas sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante ma buddha bhava samanvita. Lord Krishna says, all the material worlds, all the spiritual worlds, everything come from me. So if you read scriptures very properly, you'll come to the understanding that Krishna is that supreme Lord. Krishna is that supreme enjoyer, the supreme proprietor. One time, there was a discussion between Akbar and Birbal. So Akbar became a little proud once. And Birbal, Akbar was feeling very proud of himself. So Birbal told him, Akbar, you are great. You are greater than Allah. So Akbar got very angry. How do you say I am greater than Allah? You prove this to me, otherwise I will kill you. Birbal said, see, you can throw someone out of your kingdom, but God, He cannot throw anyone out of His kingdom, because everything is His kingdom. So we may be lords of something for a very temporary phase, but Krishna is that eternal master. Bhoktaram yagyatapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram. Lord Krishna tells in the 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Bhoktaram. Krishna is the supreme enjoyer, the supreme proprietor, the supreme owner. So therefore the scriptures tell all of us that Krishna is not an ordinary person. If Krishna was a human being like you and me, we wouldn't be celebrating Krishna's Janmashtami. We are all celebrating Janmashtami all over the world because Krishna is not an ordinary person. Krishna is that supreme Lord. So this is the first part that I wanted to share with all of you all. Who is Krishna? Even though Krishna appears like a human being, Krishna is not a human being. Those who are intelligent, Narad Muni, Vyasdev, the Pandavas, those who are intelligent will understand and accept that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. So this is the understanding of who is Krishna. Now, the question to all of us is, Krishna may be God, but what is the benefit we will get by connecting to Krishna? We don't do anything in this world without understanding what is in it for me. In one sense, we are all very selfish, right? Until we understand what benefits we are going to get, we are not going to follow anything or accept anyone. So what will we get if we connect to Krishna? This connection to Krishna is called yoga. When you connect back to Krishna, what do we gain? We will gain unlimited things. So this is my second part, second topic that I wanted to speak on. Why should we connect to Krishna? What is the advantage we will get? As I told you, Krishna is an eternal father, an eternal friend. We may have friends in this world, right? And we all love our friends, we connect to our friends. But no relationship in this world is permanent. Either you invest a lot of your heart, your emotions in someone, you have a lot of expectations from that person, but that person royally disappoints you. Either that will happen, the reciprocation is not that much, or even if you have the perfect relationship, you have a perfect friendship, you can actually reveal your heart, But with time, the friendship is broken. You are separated and gone. He goes in a different direction, you go in a different direction. But Krishna is our eternal friend, our eternal father. This is one relationship that never changes. We often give this example. There was one king who had 4 wives. Okay? The wife number 1 he loved the most, and the 4th wife he completely neglected. So the king was about to die in his deathbed. So the king called the first wife, whom he loved the most. He did everything for this wife. The king asked this wife, "Will you come with me when I die?" The wife said, "Nothing doing. I will come with you only till the cremation fire, cremation ground, that's all." So the king was thinking, I have done so much for this wife, but this wife is not at all reciprocating. He called wife number 2 and asked her, "Will you come with me?" So she said, "What to speak of coming with you? I already have an affair with someone else. I'm just waiting for you to die." This king was so hurt. He called the 3rd wife, "Will you come with me?" She said, "I will come only till the doorstep. I will not go further." And king was so dejected. All his energy he gave to these 3 wives, and none of them are ready to be with him when he's needing them the most. That time the 4th wife came and she said, "I will come with you." The king had completely neglected this wife, but still she loved him so much she was ready to come. Our devotees explain this story and tell all of us that we all have 4 wives like this, like the king. The first wife we are most attached to is our body. We all love our bodies, isn't it? We spend so much time in front of the mirror, combing hair. At least for me, that part is saved. Simple. But so much time is gone just taking care of the body. But till where the body is going to come? It's going to come till the cremation ground. That's it. Nothing further. That's the end. How much ever you decorate the body, feed the body, give chavanpras, do 100 things, that's the end of the body. The next wife we love the most is money. Money is sweeter than honey. But the problem is money, Lakshmi, is called Chanchal. What to speak about your next life? In this life only, whether she is going to remain with you, there is no guarantee. Today money is with you, tomorrow money is with someone else. And the 3rd wife we really love is our friends, family, society. We have a lot of hope and expectations. But when someone passes away, all these friends will come only to the doorstep. They will not even come to the cremation ground. But the 4th wife which we all have is Krishna as the Paramatma in our hearts. Krishna loves us the most, but the unfortunate part is we neglect him the most. People who don't love us, we have a lot of time for them. Krishna who loves us the most, we have no time for him. So when we connect to Krishna, we will understand that Krishna is our eternal father, our eternal friend. And if you are sincerely practicing the process of bhakti, when you need Krishna, they say in English, a friend in need is a friend indeed. When you need Krishna the most, he will be there. And there are many, many examples like this. There was a king of elephants called Gajendra. Have you heard the story of Gajendra? You have heard? It comes in the scriptures. Gajendra was a very powerful elephant. He had a huge family, very proud, very arrogant in one sense. So he went with his entire family to take bath in a lake, but suddenly a crocodile caught the leg of Gajendra. Similarly, in this world, we are all enjoying life, but we don't know what is there beneath, what problem is going to catch us at what time. Gajendra cried out to Krishna, and Krishna appeared right there to deliver Gajendra. So Krishna, why do we need to connect to Krishna? Because Krishna is our eternal father, our eternal friend, who will be there when we need him the most. Second reason is, when we connect to Krishna, when we worship Krishna, Krishna gives us eternal benefit, not temporary benefit. Krishna gives us eternal benefit. The devatas, the demigods, may give you temporary benefit, but only Krishna can give you eternal benefit and liberation. Therefore, one of the name of Krishna is called Mukunda. You have heard this name? Krishna is called Mukunda. Every name of Krishna, there is a meaning, right? So let us do a quick quiz. What does, when we say Govinda, you have heard this name of Krishna? Govinda. What does Govinda mean? Anyone knows? Yes. Yeah. So Govinda means one who gives happiness to cows. Krishna's one name is Gopal. Gopal means one who protects or takes care of the cows. Krishna's one name is Partha Sarthi. What does Partha Sarthi mean? Krishna was the chariot driver of Arjuna. Arjuna's one name is Partha. Similarly, one of Lord Krishna's name is Mukunda. What does Mukunda mean? Only he can give mukti, liberation. No one else can give mukti. Mukunda, mukti can be given only by Krishna. So when we connect to Krishna, Krishna gives us eternal benefit, not the temporary benefits of this world. And as I told you, Krishna is there personally to reciprocate. It's not that Krishna, when you surrender to Krishna, when you connect to Krishna, Krishna will come personally to reciprocate with all of us. In the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Krishna was personally there in the chariot of Arjuna. We all know the story. Before the war of Kurukshetra started, both Arjuna and Duryodhan, they go to Dwarka because Krishna was staying in Dwarka. So Duryodhan, what does he ask Krishna? He tells Lord Krishna, give me your Narayani Sena, the full Yadu Sena, give me. And what does Arjuna ask Krishna? He tells Krishna, my dear Krishna, I want you in my chariot. Duryodhan was thinking, what a foolish guy Arjuna is. What will Krishna do? And that too, Krishna took a vow not to lift any weapons. So Duryodhan is thinking, Krishna without weapons is useless. What will Krishna do? Duryodhan was a non-devotee. He couldn't understand. He didn't have faith in Krishna. But because Arjuna had faith in Krishna, he had Krishna on his chariot, Arjuna became successful. So similarly in our own lives, like Arjuna had his own battlefield, we all have our own struggles. Internally, externally, in every level there is a struggle going on. And we see in today's society, there is so many fights, so many wars. It's a very difficult situation. But when we have Krishna in our life, Krishna will be there to protect us. Lord Krishna tells in the Bhagavad Gita, Kaunteya pratijanihi name patta pranashyati. He tells Arjuna, my dear Arjuna, you declare boldly that my devotees will never perish. If you surrender to Krishna, it is Krishna's vow to protect his devotees. We all know when Draupadi, she was being disrobed in that assembly and she was looking at her husbands. No one was ready to protect Draupadi because they themselves were lost. So Draupadi was feeling so helpless. She put both her hands in the sky and cried out to Krishna, my dear Krishna, hey Govinda, hey Madhav, you come to help me. Draupadi was in Hastinapur, Lord Krishna was in Dwarka. As soon as Draupadi cried out to Krishna, Krishna personally came there in the form of unlimited sari. And if you read the Mahabharata, in one sense it was impossible for the Pandavas to win against the Kauravas. There were only 7 Akshauhini Senas, the Kauravas were 11 Akshauhini Senas. They are very powerful warriors like Bhishma, Karna, Drona. Still, because Krishna's timely guidance was there, because Arjuna and the Pandavas surrendered to Krishna, Krishna helped them in every time. So similarly, we need to have this faith. We need to have faith. Janmashtami is a time when we have to develop this faith in Krishna. We have faith in so many things in this world. We have faith in our relatives, we have faith in our body, we have faith in so many things. But all this is infallible, it will not help us. If we are intelligent, we will invest our faith in Krishna and have faith that Krishna will protect. And Krishna has never let his devotees down. So in this way, when we connect to Krishna, Krishna is always there to protect us. I often give this example when Sudama goes to Lord Krishna in Dwarka. Sudama, what does he take to Lord Krishna? He takes some poha to Lord Krishna. Simple poha. And he is giving Lord Krishna. But because he offered that poha with so much love and devotion, Lord Krishna in return made the small hut of Sudama into a huge palace. Srila Prabhupada explains in that purport that one who gives something to Krishna, when we give something to Krishna, either time, resources, whatever, ultimately what we have is given by Krishna. Is there anything we can claim to be ours? Even this body is not ours. Everything is given by Krishna. So if we are intelligent, we will offer it back to Krishna with love. So when we offer something to Krishna, whether it is time, resources, anything, when we offer it back to Krishna, we will get in return millions of times more. Srila Prabhupada would often say, when you take one step towards Krishna, Krishna will take 100 steps towards you. We just need to take that one step with faith, and then you will see Krishna's miracles coming. So all these stories of Krishna saving Draupadi, Krishna saving Gajendra, Krishna saving Arjuna, these are not stories to be heard. We will be able to experience the mercy of Krishna, the miracle of Krishna in our lives, provided we are ready to take that first step. We have to take that first step for Krishna to reciprocate. Just like Sudama, he took that poha and offered it with love and devotion, and in return Krishna gave him so much. So when we give our time and energy to Krishna, we will remain the gainers. We will never be losers in life. So therefore, these are the various reasons we need to have Krishna in our life. When Krishna is there in our life, we will gain eternal wealth, we will gain wealth in this world, we will gain love, happiness, satisfaction. Whatever you are looking for, you will get it by connecting to Krishna. Srila Prabhupada would give this example. You have a main switch, right? You put that main switch on, all the lights come on. So Krishna is that main switch. And we have small other switches. We have to deal with many other problems in life. But when we put on Krishna, when you put the switch of Krishna consciousness on, then what happens? All your other problems immediately get solved. Our society is called ISKCON, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. One of our devotees is explaining, another understanding of ISKCON is KC on? The question we have to ask is Krishna on in your life or off in your life? For Duryodhan, Krishna was off. For Arjuna, Krishna was on. So is Krishna on in our life or off in our life? All of us, we have come to Janmashtami, this program. Definitely you have put Krishna on. You had so many other multiple options, still you all chose to come here. But it's important that we keep that switch of Krishna on every day, at every moment. If we do this, we will be the gainers in all levels. And how do we do that? How to connect to Krishna? So till now we saw why Krishna, we saw who is Krishna, then we saw why to connect to Krishna, and then how to connect to Krishna. There are many other processes, but Lord Krishna time and again in the Bhagavad Gita stresses the process of bhakti. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti uparatam ashtami prayatatmana. There is the process of jnana, karma, ashtanga yoga, many other processes. But the supreme process is the process of bhakti. Highest process. Yoginam api sarvesham madgater antaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yomam samay yukta tamomata. The 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the last verse, Lord Krishna says, the greatest yogi is one who surrendered to Krishna and who has full faith and he worships Krishna. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshishyami ma sucha. There are small different varieties of dharma, but the highest dharma is to surrender to Krishna fully. Like Sudama, like Arjuna, if you surrender to Krishna fully, sarva dharman parityajya, 100% surrender to Krishna, that is the highest process. And by doing that, we are actually connecting to Krishna. So how do we do bhakti? There are 9 processes of bhakti. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atma Nivedanam. This is called Navvida Bhakti. 9 aspects of bhakti. I would like to just touch upon these 9 aspects. If you can follow these 9 aspects in your life, in your daily life, you will be able to connect to Krishna very easily. You don't have to go to the Himalayas, you don't have to go anywhere else. Being in Goa, being in Matthias Ocean Park, you will be able to be connected to Krishna always. You will never feel lonely, you will never feel depressed. That connection will remain very, very strong. So what are the 9 processes? The first is called Shravanam, hearing about Krishna. Like all of us, we are sitting and hearing about Krishna. This hearing is very important. The more we hear about Krishna, the qualities of Krishna, the teachings of Krishna, the pastimes of Krishna, the more naturally we will be pulled to Krishna. We will be attracted to Krishna. Just like Rukmini, the first wife of Krishna was Rukmini. I told Krishna had 16,000 wives. The first wife was Rukmini. You know how Rukmini fell in love with Krishna? She never saw Krishna. In those days, there was no WhatsApp, internet, all these things. She never saw Krishna. But she decided, if I have to marry, I will marry only Krishna. You know how? Narad Muni would come to her palace. And Narad Muni will tell about Krishna. And Rukmini sat at the feet of Narada and heard about Krishna. Because she heard about Krishna, she developed that eagerness to get Krishna. And she actually got Krishna in her life. So similarly, the process of hearing is very, very important. Hearing or reading. We have Bhagavad Gita, but it's important that we open the Bhagavad Gita and read it. Srila Prabhupada named this Bhagavad Gita as it is. The problem is people have Bhagavad Gita in their house, but it is as it is. No one opens it. But Bhagavad Gita is not to be kept as it is to be opened and read. So when you read about Krishna, hear about Krishna, naturally the love for Krishna will awaken. This is the first limb, Shravanam. The second is Kirtanam, to chant about Krishna. Just like devotees were doing this Kirtan. Either speak about Krishna or chant the names of Krishna. Krishna has given us this tongue. With this tongue we can chant the names of God. You see, dogs and cats, they also have a tongue. Okay? But you tell them chant Hare Krishna, will they be able to chant? They will not be able to chant. Even though they have a tongue, but their tongue is not meant to chant the names of God. So we have this tongue Krishna has given us. For what? We have to use this, we have to vibrate this in the chanting of Krishna's holy names. So this is the second process, Kirtanam. Chant about Krishna. Chant Hare Krishna. Like Haridas Thakur, one of our great acharyas, day and night you would keep chanting the holy names of Krishna. The scriptures explain, Kriteya dhyayato vishnum tretayam yajato make dwapare paricharyayam kalo tad hari kirtana. There are 4 yugas, Satya Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, Kali Yuga. Satya Yuga, if you have to achieve God, you have to do tapasya, meditation for thousands of years. In Treta Yuga, you have to do big yajnas. In Dwapar Yuga, big temples, deity worship. In Kali Yuga, achieving God is very simple. What you have to do? Just open your mouth and chant Hare Krishna. It's so simple, but we have to do it. It can't be made more simpler than this. This is a second process called Kirtanam, chanting about Krishna. So when you hear about Krishna nicely and when you chant about Krishna, the third thing comes automatically, which is called Smaranam, remembering Krishna. What we hear regularly and what we speak regularly becomes a subject of remembrance. We continuously remember. So then the third aspect of Smaranam, continuously remembering Krishna. Just like Prahlad Maharaj would continuously remember Krishna. This is called Smaranam. The fourth is called Pada Sevanam, serving the feet of Krishna. Just like Lakshmi, she would serve the feet of Krishna. Doing menial service to Krishna. Just like all of you all came together to arrange this beautiful festival. So similarly, doing this kind of worship to Krishna on a regular basis is very important. The fifth is called Archanam. Archanam means deity worship. We all eat food every day. When that food is offered to Krishna and then you eat it, that food becomes prasadam. Simple. What you eat, make it in a very pure way, offer it to Krishna and then you have it. So this part of Archanam, just like you all did Abhishek to Krishna, a simple form of Krishna, or even if nothing, a photograph of Krishna, if nothing, a photograph where you just go and offer a tulsi, a lotus, a flower to Krishna makes a lot of difference. In the path of bhakti, small things make a big difference. This is the process of Archanam, worshipping Krishna. The sixth is called Vandanam, offering prayers to Krishna, revealing your heart to Krishna. So going out, we all have a problem when we cry out to Krishna, offer sincere prayers to Krishna. Prayers have a lot of power. Today we are here to celebrate Krishna Janmashtami. How did Krishna's birth happen? Brahma and all the demigods go to Shir Sagar, the ocean of milk, and they offered prayers to Krishna. My dear Krishna, you please come. I told you the story of Draupadi. How did Krishna come to Draupadi? Because Draupadi prayed to Krishna. So prayers have a lot of power. One devotee was explaining, what is the distance between problem and solution? We have a problem and there's a solution. What is the distance? That devotee was explaining very beautifully. The distance is the distance between your knee and the ground. What is the distance? The distance between your knee and the ground. That means when you fall on your knees and cry out to Krishna, offer prayers to Krishna, all your solutions will come. This is called knee mail. In today's world, you have email, but actual what will work in our life is knee mail. We have to fall at our knees and cry out and offer prayers to Krishna. This is called Vandanam. The seventh is called Dasyam, becoming a servant of Krishna. Like Hanumanji, the greatest servant. Any service that was needed by Lord Ram, Hanumanji was ready to do. So in all our life, we want different titles in life, but the greatest title that can satisfy our heart is becoming a servant of God. So ultimately, this is our position. Jivera Swarup Hoy Krishnera Nitya Das. We are supposed to be servants of God. And there are so many services we can do to God. The eighth is called Sakyam, making friendship with Krishna. Just like I told you the example of Sudama. Sudama, he did only one thing. He made Krishna his best friend. So similarly in our life, we are very intelligent. We will make Krishna our best friend. And the ninth principle is called Atma Nivedanam. Atma Nivedanam means complete surrender to Krishna. There is a story of Bali Maharaj. You all know the story? Bali Maharaj was a king of the demons, Daityas. So one time, one of the avatars of God called Vamandev, the same form of Krishna as Vamandev, comes to Bali. And Bali Maharaj is asking Vamandev, what do you want? Vamandev says, I want 3 steps of land. So Bali takes a sankalp, okay, I'll give you. That time Shukracharya, the guru of Bali, tells Bali, don't give. This is Vishnu, this is Krishna, he will cheat you. He will ask 3 steps, but he will take everything from you. Shukracharya is telling Bali. Bali says, no, Krishna, he's come to my doorstep asking from me, I will definitely give. So he takes a sankalpa, I will give. Immediately Vaman becomes huge, becomes so huge, just in 2 steps he covers the entire universe. There's no place for the 3rd step. And Bali tells Vamandev, put your 3rd step on my head. I'm giving myself also to you. So Bali gave everything. All the 3 worlds that he had conquered from Indra, he gave it to Vamandev. But in return, what did Bali get? Lord created a new planet called Sutal Loka. And he made Bali the king of that planet. And Lord Vaman remained the security guard of that planet. So Srila Prabhupada mentions there again, when we surrender to Krishna, wholeheartedly when we surrender to Krishna, we will definitely gain a lot. So on this very auspicious day of Janmashtami, my sincere prayer and humble appeal to all of you all is that please let us give Krishna a chance. We have given so many people a chance in our life. We have tried so many things in our life. Let us try Krishna for a month or 2. And how do we try Krishna? Follow the simple principles. We generally explain this whole thing in a very simple way. We call this 4 aspects of spiritual life. A, B, C, D. That's it. Surrendering to Krishna, connecting to Krishna means 4 things. What are the 4 things? A refers to association. Like all of you all, you are now in association of Krishna, association of Krishna's devotees. Srila Prabhupada started this movement, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Human being is a social animal. We need people around. This is one society, ISKCON, where we help people connect to Krishna. So if you want to sincerely practice Krishna Bhakti, very sincerely advance in Krishna Bhakti, association is very, very important. We have a regular satsangs that happen in Panjim, Porvorim, Talegaon, many places around. So please remove some time and connect to these weekly satsangs. Krishna has given us 24 hours, at least in a week, 1 hour, 2 hours, we can definitely give him. And we will gain a lot. So this is the first principle, how we can connect to Krishna very strongly, is the principle of association, coming in association of devotees. The second is B. B refers to books. Reading Gita, reading Bhagavatam. Every day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, read Bhagavad Gita. Sit with children and read Gita. It will make a lot of difference in your life. I often tell people, when you go through a problem in life, none of your history, geography books is going to help you. None of your maths problem is going to help you. Maths books. What is going to help you is Bhagavad Gita. So regularly reading Gita, getting connected to these books is very important. This is the second aspect. The third aspect is C, refers to chanting. Chanting the names of Krishna. We have this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The names of God, the names of Krishna and Krishna are non-different. When we continuously chant the names of Krishna, we are allowing Krishna to enter our hearts and transform our hearts. Srila Prabhupada started this movement in the West, and that too in New York, in Bowery. In those days, when Prabhupada started this movement, the followers that Prabhupada was getting was hippie boys and girls who were completely, they wouldn't listen to anyone, they had no rules and regulations. Prabhupada sat with all of them and he would chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Just by chanting the Mahamantra on a regular daily basis, transformation automatically happens. So this is a very powerful aspect of chanting. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whenever you get, either as a kirtan or a mala, we have malas outside, please try to chant. It will help you a lot. And the fourth aspect which we say is D. D refers to diet. And diet, as I told you, what we eat, have a very sattvic food, offer it to Krishna and eat, then that food becomes prasadam. And that prasadam has great power to transform. Right? So there is prasadam also, you can connect to these things. So these are 4 ways we can connect to Krishna: association, books, chanting and diet. If we do this on a regular daily basis, we will strongly experience the connection with Krishna. And as I told you, all the stories of Draupadi, Gajendra, Sudama, we will see Krishna's miracle unfold in all our lives. So I hope and pray that this year's Janmashtami program at Fateh's Ocean Park is a good start for all of you all in Krishna Bhakti, in becoming more strongly connected to Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Bhagwan ki Jai. Shri Krishna Janmashtami Maha Mahotsav ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Anyone has any questions, any comments? Thank you very much. I'm very grateful to Mrs. Dhamapurkar and all the devotees here. Yeah.
Always say that whatever we undergo in this birth, there are many births they say, and very seldom you get moksha because of your good karmas or bad karmas. So what is the consequence of karmas? How does it work, this cycle? I would like to know how does it work and how can we improve our karmas and what we suffer in this life, although we might be very pure and all that, but is it the need of our last birth or what? It's a mystery, we don't know.
We generally, Madam is asking a question on karma, how does it work, how can we get rid of our karma. We do an entire 1-2 hour session on karma. But just in short, so basically the law of karma is there in this world, where simple law of karma is Newton's third law. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Whether you believe it or not, it's going to work, right? So if you are happy today, if you are enjoying today, it's because of some good we have done in the past. If we are having some happiness, sadness, some misery, it's because of something we have done in the past. We may remember or may not remember, but the system is in place. Yeah? Or Krishna's karma system is perfectly in place. But how do we, but how do we get rid of this karma? We really don't know how many bad, how many good, what is there in stock, we really don't know, right? How do we get rid of karma? That is what Krishna answers. The final conclusive words of Bhagavad Gita, सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य माम् एकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वां सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः. Lord Krishna promises anyone who surrenders to him fully, sarvadharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja, full surrender to Krishna. Krishna's promise is, I will take care of all your sins. Don't worry of all your sinful reactions, I will square it off. Mokshashyami ma suchaha, do not fear. So therefore, Krishna is the one who's created this karma. Krishna is the master of all these systems. So if you connect to Krishna, then Krishna will do it. That is the essence. So good. Questions is a sign of intelligence. I'm happy to be here. I'm sure all of you all have more questions. Spiritual life, there are many, many things to answer, many things to ask.
One more thing, one more thing. They say, you keep doing your deeds or duties honestly, but you don't expect any fruit out of it.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
गीता में भगवान कृष्ण ने हमको ये उपदेश दिया, छोड़ो फल की इच्छा करना, कर्म वस्तु छोड़ो. He said just keep on doing your karma.
Yes, correct understanding. So keep on doing your karma. It doesn't mean that just doing your activity. We have to do our activity with Krishna in the center. Ma manusmara yuddhacha. One extreme is just do your karma. Other extreme is just do bhakti, don't do your karma. The balance of both is do your karma with Krishna in the center. That is the perfect understanding of karma yoga. Karma yoga means you connect your karma to God. That's called karma yoga. Right? So we can take question answers on some other time, or we can have some other session. But I am very grateful to all the members, all the devotees who have worked very hard for this program. The ambience is so very nice. I'm sure Lord Krishna will be very, very happy. My sincere prayers is that Lord Krishna bless all of us with more and more Krishna Bhakti, so that we can become more and more deeper lovers of Lord Krishna. So once again, very grateful to the management and all the devotees of Mataya Zoshampa. Hare Krishna.